Introduction to the Freelance Writing Course. Hi everyone, meet your mommy trainer. That's me. I'm Mommy Kareen. I have two kids and I'm a work-at-home mom. I work as a freelance writer and editor, as well as a graphic designer and SEO specialist. I want to share to you a brief story about how I started my freelancing career. So when I got pregnant, I decided to work at home, and I was just lucky that someone offered a writing job for me where everything started. I worked as a graphic design writer, and from there I was already given the task as an editor of a home design website. So I gave up my career as a civil engineer because I cannot do the 8 to 5 job, but I still do engineering tasks in the house, and I chose to be a freelance writer, and I do other online jobs in the house, which is very comfortable, and it gives me all the freedom that I want, the freedom to do the task in my own time, the freedom to be with my kids all the time. Everything that I want to do as a mom, I can do it because of all this freedom from freelancing. And now I'm one of the mommy trainers to help you get started with your freelance writing career. So, what is freelance writing? It's writing for different clients, or others have one main writing job and then they will just have multiple sidelines. Like me, I don't really apply for jobs anymore because I have clients who just contact me via email or Facebook. They just ask me to write some articles for them whenever they need it. So why do you want to become a freelance writer? What are the benefits? First is time independence. You can write on your own time. You can finish your articles on your own time, but of course you have to take note of deadlines. Location independence. You can work in the comforts of your own home. Flexibility. You can do whatever you want. You can work wherever you want. It's really very flexible. And job security. Why is being a freelance writer a secure job? Because if you just continue promoting yourself as a freelance writer, if you continue applying for freelance writing job, you'll never run out of jobs because everything in the internet needs a writer, from e-commerce website to a blog. And it's an interesting work. Why? Because you will you will have to write on various niche, different categories, different voices, different writing styles. So it's not boring. Okay? So what do I do as a freelance writer and editor? I write articles on home design. That's my specialization, home design. And then DIYs, travel, about parenting, lifestyle, finance, engineering, blogging, and many others. I write tips, lists, product reviews, features, news, and others. And as an editor, I train writers, I edit articles, I look for topics for them to write, I assign trending topics. In the freelance writing course, I'm going to teach you how you can find trending topics, also how to set articles on WordPress so that they are optimized. And then I also publish the articles on a particular time. So what are the skills required for a freelance writer? First, good communication skills. Writing is the art of communication. So you need to be able to express yourself, your ideas, your thoughts, and emotions when writing. And as your author, your goal is to connect with the readers in your own voice that they can understand and relate to. Next is good research skills. Of course, is very important because good research is key for good content and it adds credibility and value to your article. Therefore, it's vital to find trustworthy and interesting information from reliable online sources that you will use for your article. You also need to have knowledge of grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Apparently, it is very obvious, but using correct grammar, spelling, and punctuation are important writing skills to develop for effective communication. Your readers will form an opinion for your work based on what they see and based on the content of your presentation. Okay, but you don't have to worry much about this anymore because there's so many apps that will help you correct your grammar and your spelling. For example, Grammarly and Hemingway app will help you to polish your write-ups. Next is time management, especially if you have so many freelance writing jobs. So your clients will have deadlines and you have to meet all of that. Delivering high quality content in a timely manner will show that you are a professional and reliable writer. This means that good time management is essential to help you to realistically determine how many jobs you can accept or reject and deliver over time. And the last is very important is adaptability. Why is this important? This is actually obvious, but I see a lot of content that falls flat because the tone and style doesn't fit in the purpose of the piece or the culture of the brand. It's important that you check the brand or the company or the website and how they write, what's the tone they're writing, what's their style, so that your article will fit on that one. So in terms of tone, it varies from one client to another. The more styles you can learn and the more quickly you can adapt, the more valuable you'll be as a content writer. What are the key qualities of a freelance writer? First, you be disciplined, especially if you have so many writing jobs already. You need to submit them on time. You need to follow the guide of your client. You should be curious because if you're curious, you will be able to have that good research skill and you'll ask many questions to your clients so that you'll be able to arrive to a good output. Should be creative, apparently. Motivated, detail-oriented is important, especially if you're writing SEO articles when you need to include keywords, or if the client wants you to write a detailed step-by-step instruction or a detailed step-by-step how-to article. This is very important. And lastly, you should open to new learning. For instance, your client will ask you to write on a topic that you're not familiar about. Don't decline. Just say yes and then research and study about it. Okay? So how much can you earn from freelance writing? Per article, the lowest is $3 for 300 words or sometimes 200 words, and up to $100 per article. And then for monthly payments, $400 and up. Per hour, you could charge $4 to $20 per hour depending on your experience. Other newbies charge $3 per hour. So payments are usually sent after writing, but you can also request for a down payment. So what if the rates are too low? You can negotiate. You can say, I'm usually pay $15 for a 1,000 word article. Let me know if that works for you. We can try one article, and if you like my output, we can proceed to another project. I did this many times, and usually the client would say yes. But if they cannot afford it, they don't accept the job. Like someone offered $1 for a 1,000 word article. No, that's very low. Okay, you should give value to yourself as a writer. So where can you find online writing jobs? Of course, first, onlinejobs.ph, upwork.com, essays.ph, calibre.com, LinkedIn, cluster jobs, and many others. You can go to Google and search for online writing jobs. There's so many websites that need writers. So I'm going to show you what we will discuss for what we will cover for our freelance writing course. So this is the outline of the freelance writing training. In day one, we'll have the orientation and introduction. Overview of preparing yourself as a writer. I'll have the live intro and expectation setting. They'll have an introduction to freelance writing, things every writer needs to do before, during, and after writing, which is the writing process, and then overcoming writer's block. Next, in day two, we'll discuss about your writing style, how you can develop your writing voice, writing different points of view, content writing versus copywriting, how to do online research for your writing, and I'll show you the different Google search operators. We will have different writing exercises which will help you develop your writing skills. In day three, we will have all the writing jobs, how to write catchy headlines, the 4 use of headline writing, tools for headline writing. The next is SEO writing, how to optimize your articles to get more readers, keyword search, and how to effectively use keywords in writing. The 3 secret formula you need to make readers stay and improve user experience. And then blogging, how to write articles for clients' blog and also for your blog, how to start a blog, what to do after creating a blog, generating ideas to write readers, writing blog posts, and branding. And the last topic is about ghostwriting. What is ghostwriting and how ghostwriting works? Okay, so in day four, it's a continuation of online writing jobs. First, we'll discuss about online news writing. What is online news writing? Tips on IP writing style, how to find trending topics, how to write a product review even without using the item, top secrets to writing product descriptions that sell, and then travel light writing, crafting articles that interest readers, food writing types, other online writing jobs like magazine writing, technical writing, grant writing, academic writing, and others. In day five, marketing your writing, building your portfolio, get paid what you're worth, how to pitch for writing jobs, and finding a job online. So at the end, we'll have a review, a Q&A, and the writing activities, these are assigned already. We have a total of 6 writing exercises, 6 or 7 like that. Okay. So if you want to be a writer, you need to start today. Why? Because great writers aren't born overnight. Think of the great writers in his history like Shakespeare or Hemingway, or you can think of your favorite author like Paulo Coelho or Daniel Steele or Nicholas Sparks. Whoever you think of when you think of great writers, it's important to realize they were not born that way. Although writing is more abstract than mathematics or even programming, it is a skill like any other that can be developed. Yes, it can be developed. Everyone can learn how to write as long as you have the strong will to do it. At one point or another, all writing greats or the great writers could barely string a sentence together. However, they all shared one thing, and that's a drive to be a writer. Right now, you need to check if your motivation to become a better writer is enough to get you to the level that you want. If you really want to be the best writer you can be, you'll have to write many hours every single day. That's what it takes to be the very best. If you're still in doubt if freelance writing is for you, I prepared a freelance writer starter worksheet. Check it, fill it out, so you can assess yourself if you're ready to be a freelance writer. So I'll see you, yes, you, in the freelance writing course. Thank you.